Wish you weren't so secretive, old man. Well, at least we can finally figure out what's inside this door. Graham, what are you doing down here? What's all that blood? Where are the cats? Get off me! What are you doing? Shit. Light. Oh, fuck. What now? I don't know what to do. Shit. I don't know what to do. I guess I could check these old sea crates. What happened? What was that? That wasn't my grandma anymore. I don't know what that was. Like I said, hopefully there's something good in these crates. Let's check it out. Okay. Whoop. No car? No. U.S. Army hat. Huh. Here we go. The radio. Might be something, might be able to help us.
Attention. This is an emergency alert system message. Please listen carefully to the following information regarding a serious global health threat. The number of mepavirus cases are rapidly increasing. This virus has been linked to severe behavioral changes, often resulting in aggressive and dangerous actions among those infected. Reports indicate that approximately 25% of the global population may already be infected. These individuals may exhibit symptoms resembling zombie-like behavior.
That can't possibly be good. Well, what do I do now? I mean, I've tried searching around. I looked in this bag. There's nothing in there. The only thing behind it is this fake rifle. Yeah, that's gonna do me a whole lot. Want some soup? It's not really soup, it's broth, but you know, same difference. Well, it appears that the zombie invasion has finally happened. I mean, who was really expecting it after all this time, right? I mean, we were expecting it back in 2012. Do you remember that? Do you remember that era from 2012 when everything had zombies in it? Like, I'm talking like, you know, movies and video games and firearms. Remember that? They would take a gun, paint it green, call it the Zombie Slayer. It was a fun era, but I mean, like, you know, what are you gonna do, right? So I thought, you know, since we're in the midst of a zombie invasion, why not go to the old guard? Figure out what they were talking about. So I got some guys I want to look at. Let's see if we can still pull them up on the old Black Mirror before the internet gets cut out. I remember back in the day when I was super obsessed with this kind of stuff. I was watching videos upon videos all day long, you know, just, zombie survival kits and all that kind of stuff. Well, here's a couple guys that I really like to watch back in those days. We're going to start with Touching Cloth Productions. This video comes from 2011, if you could believe it. So, let's get into it. Wasn't that intro awesome? It blew my mind, you know, back in the day. How old would I have been? 2011? I was born in 1997. I would have been 14 years old. So the prime age for these kind of videos. So, you know, also as someone who likes to dabble with video editing, this blew my mind as a kid. Actually, we're going to get to the part that actually blew my mind. So let's continue.
Okay, it's day 35, the zombies are coming, but you're ready for them, you're prepared, you've got your armory. Unfortunately, none of these guns are actually in your armory. You can't afford them. They aren't in your budget, because you're poor.
That little like disappearing thing with like the hands, like that blew my mind when I was a kid. I was like, whoa, how do you do that? How do you do that? But, you know, as you become an editor, you can do stuff like that. Like, I can hold this phone in my hand, and the next second it's gone. Crazy, right? It's so simple. I mean, it's literally just deleting the in-between stuff. But, you know, you probably know that. Also, yeah, he's right. I am too poor. I mean, all I have is this. Bang.
But that's okay, because surviving the zombie apocalypse isn't just for rich people. Today we're going to show you a couple of rifles that are inexpensive but don't sacrifice reliability. These are tried and true firearms that have been around for a long time. They won't break your budget, but they'll save your butt.
You know, the great thing about these is you can look at these, how these are. They're time capsules. And also, as a gun enthusiast, you could also look at them and go, oh, 2011 prices, oh! Because, trust me, we'll get into that.
Alright, here we have the Ruger 1022. It's a semi-automatic rifle. It shoots 22 long rifle cartridges. Introduced in 1964. Still made virtually unchanged. And one of the most popular 22 rifles of all time.
When I was growing up, this is very true. I knew a lot of kids growing up that had a 1022. Either, you know, the Woodstock version or a polymer version. And then as I got older, I knew a guy who had the integrally suppressed one. I thought that was really cool. I was like, oh, I really want one of those, but once again, this is just a container. There's nothing in it. Useless.
More than 5 million of these have been made, and you can pick one up for under $250.
Not anymore! No. They're now like $400. They're pricey. They doubled in price, probably tripled in price. I will put the price of a 1022 without any like little features, non-polymer, you know, not the kind that has the removable barrel. It's just gonna be the plain Jane version. We'll see how much it is. 22 caliber is still pretty plentiful. I mean, you can still buy it for pennies on the dollar, thankfully. Not as cheap as it was back in 2011, but it's still relatively not horrible.
The 22 long rifle rimfire cartridge. Cheap ammo. You can get a box of 500 for under 20 bucks.
Fact check that. What is it in 2024? This is it in 2024.
You can shoot all afternoon. It uses 10 round rotary magazines. Very, very reliable.
It can be. It's 22. The big issue with it is that it's rimfire. So you're going to have issues with rimfire rounds. It's just sometimes they just misfire, or sometimes they don't even hit properly because they're trying to hit the rim. And I don't play basketball, but I mean, you know, rim shots, they can just, well, we'll leave it there.
There are also other adapters that can put 3 of these magazines into a configuration, so you can fire, and fire. You got 30.
Look at that thing! Oh my god! I mean, I do remember at one point I had a banana magazine. I thought that was really, really cool. Feeded terribly. I mean, what do you expect? It's 22.
rounds right there. There are various other magazines available, including high capacity ones. Up to 50, 150 round drums can be bought.
I would never trust a 22 drum. Are you kidding me? That thing would be a jamorama.
High capacity magazines not available in California.
That joke is still relevant. Probably even more so now. I mean, look at go on Google and look up a California compliant AR. Ooh, ain't that thing nasty.
The Ruger 1022 is an incredibly modifiable platform. There's an absurd amount of different things you can do to this gun. You can replace the stock, the receiver, the barrel, the sights, internal trigger parts. You can get parts made of titanium, plastic, tactical ABS, all sorts of different things to turn this into any style or type of rifle that you could imagine. You can make it tactical.
Ooh, look at that thing. Yeah. When I first originally saw this video, I tried convincing my grandfather, you know, hey, come on, let's do this. Let's actually like this. And he's like, no. Why would we? Yet, a rifle is good, even though he grew up in like Colorado. But I digress. Same concept, same idea.
This is the same rifle that we just saw, but with all the tactical accessories. We've got the sliding buttstock, we have the pop-up battle sights, we've got laser and flashlight, collapsible stocks, everything you need to make this a tactical weapon. Okay, now of course, the 22 is a small round.
Once again, that editing blew my mind at 14. I was like, oh, how do you do that?
But if you really want something bigger for those cannibalistic mutant bikers, no problem. I give you the Mosin Nagant 9130.
Also commonly known as the garbage rod. It's a rifle.
The Mosin uses a 5-round internal magazine, and you can pick one of these rifles up for about $100 on sale.
Not anymore. In 2024, those things run for about $600. Which, I mean, it's bad. It's actually pretty bad.
Now, to be sure, there are many other inexpensive yet reliable firearms out there. These are just two of them. And everybody is going to have their own opinion on what they like, what they don't like, and why. That's fine. But if you're looking for a rifle that is time-tested, adaptable, modifiable, and won't break the bank, these babies fit the bill.
Well, unfortunately, I don't have any of those rifles. Like I said, that's just an empty case, or empty bag, and I don't own a Mosin. So, I guess on to other videos. Let's see what else we can find. Now we're talking. Here we go. Zombie Apocalypse Survival Kit. This guy must be an expert. This guy must know exactly what he's talking about. And he's definitely not drunk while filming this.
Hey guys, it's Frenzied. And I've got a different kind of video for you.
Ah, damn it, he is drunk.
It's late on a Saturday night, and I thought I'd share with you my zombie apocalyptic kit.
Hey man, isn't he not? I mean, look at all this stuff he's got here. He's got like a foul at the top, some sort of shotgun, 2 nice really pistols, a samurai sword, a couple swords there. I think that's, I don't know what that is. All those knives. That's mainly what this guy's channel is, by the way. It's mainly knives. Also, this is a really, really old video as well. We're talking from May of 2010. So, this is also a relic.
Right there, that's a Brazilian Imbel FNFAL from a long time ago also. But it served me well.
I've always wanted a FAL. I think they're really cool, like I said. Well, they're also called, like, I believe the right arm of the free world. These things have been everywhere. They're really cool, and as a gun nerd, I really want to add one to my collection. But I'm locked in here. I don't know what's in this room. It's just this. There's stuff over there, but I don't know what it is. I mean, there's a thing blocking the way, and I can't get past it. So I'm not really looking forward to going out there.
What we've got there beneath it is a Remington 870. That's going to be my primary zombie apocalyptic gun. It's got 18.5-inch barrel and lots of ammo in it. And foldable stock, so you can fold that stock under and it goes around. Oh no, it goes up on top. I'm sorry, what am I thinking? I'm not thinking right. And you can carry it under your armpit almost like a giant pistol with a strap I've got for it. It's safety check too, so. Shit. Oops.
Shit is right. Do you see what that is? There was a shell in there. Man did not safety check that at all. Oh my goodness, could you imagine that? Like, oh my god. Alcohol and guns do not mix.
When you get you a zombie apocalypse kit, you gotta keep in mind one thing about zombies. Humans may be made of like 95% water, but zombies aren't. When you die, you dry out. And you get these high caliber, high velocity guns. I mean, excuse me. Like these guys here, a 9mm and a 223 or 5.56, whatever you want to call it.
It always fascinates when people call an AR a high caliber round. I mean, it's just a souped up 22.
Those are hydrostatic energy guns, high velocity.
Ooh, that was a $5 word. Hydrostatic. Wow. Mr. Fancy Pants over here. Still drunk and he can still put words together. I'm sober and I can barely put words together.
And then you got your closer range weapons when the pistols fail you. Well, these are safety checks too. So they're good.
Did you see that? Once again, let's go back. Oh my god. That pistol was not safe.
I'll put it over there. Here, hold on.
Oh, yep. Yeah, let's top up a little bit, you know. Get right there, right? That sweet spot. You know, this is... Let's top it up a little bit, right? In fact, I need to top up just a little bit. Oh, this? No. This is candy. See? I'm diabetic. After all the excitement out there, I'm feeling a little low. Save that for later.
And then down here, I don't see killing zombies with these, but I do have another purpose for these. When the zombie apocalypse occurs, there's going to be a lot of other people around. And people can run pretty fast. Other people. Me not so much. So, what I would do is carry these. If I see a faster person coming up behind me, and you just use one of these guys, cut a tendon or something in their leg. It'd slow them down a good bit and gives you a better chance to get away.
He's gonna do that thing for The Walking Dead when Shane stabbed that one dude in the leg. That's what this guy's gonna do. By the way, I just want to say something real quick. That noise in the background is perfect ambience. Just perfectly captures content from the day. I mean, who cares? No one cares. I mean, I could have probably had a fan blowing this entire time. But I don't have any outlets. I've already checked. There's nothing in this room. It's still just this. Oh, at one point there was a suppressor. So much good that's doing to me.
You got a rescue tool here. There's going to be a lot of people stuck in cars. They're going to be desperate for help. And those zombies are not going to be able to get to them in those cars. So they're going to be relatively safe. But if you come along, you need to buy yourself some time. What you do, take this tool. It's got a windshield shatterer right there, and side windows and such. You just use that tool to bust out those windows. Those zombies can get to those guys, and then you keep running.
Oh my god! That's actually evil.
See how that works?
No, Mr. Frenzied Calm, I do not see how that works. That's... Oh my god.
Survival of the fittest, the smartest. the meanest.
The drunkest.
And the number one weapon in your arsenal, at least in mine, is right there. Alcohol.
Ah, yeah, saw that coming.
Now you can feel free to pick out your favorite flavor. I personally like that vanilla vodka right there. I got cases and cases of that just for the zombie apocalypse. I keep one or two in the freezer. Like you can see, this one's all sweated up. It's good stuff. Good ammunition. Good tasting ammunition.
You know what? That probably would have been helpful. I completely forgot my alcohol in my kitchen. I don't have any Zippos. So, yeah, that's not going to be helpful to me. Maybe he made something a little bit more recent. Maybe he's also less unhinged in this one.
Hey guys, it's Frenzied. And it's time for me to show you my new and improved and possibly perfected zombie apocalypse survival kit.
Oh, look at that! He has a nice little intro. And look, yeah, he has an update stuff. And oh my goodness, there's so much stuff there. Still sounds a little drunk.
And you're getting kind of a peek here. But I'm going to talk about some other stuff real briefly, and then I'll go into it in more detail. But basically, I just need to explain to you that this is perfected.
What does that mean? What is this is a proven kit, guys? ... What does that mean, sir? Frenzy. What does that mean?
In the last 6 months, I have actually used this considerably in real...
Did you hear that? Am I going nuts? Well, what the hell was that? Go back 10 seconds. What was that?
In
That was definitely a woman calling for help in the background. Oh, Frenzy. What did you do?
And on the improvised bludgeoning zombie weapons there, the anti-zombie mace, there are plans on the internet out there for those. And actually, if you go to Lowe's...
Oh my god, she did it again! You can hear her in the background saying, "Call the police!" Frenzy! My guy! What are you doing?
They actually have the plans on their website. Just do a search on zombie and it should come up. If you don't bother to do that, if you just go by the store and just ask and tell them you're building a zombie bludgeon, they'll know what you're looking for, and they'll can take you and get you the right pipes and the hitch and the little coupler and get you all hooked up with it.
Yeah, Doug, I ain't gonna do that. Even if the current zombie apocalypse wasn't happening right now, there is no way I would walk into my local Lowe's and ask them, "Hey, do you have zombies, like, killing stuff?" I think they would look at me like I'm nuts, and they'd be like, "Sir, please leave the store." Like, yeah, okay, sure. I mean, I might go to Lowe's after this, and, you know, if I can escape the house. It all comes down to if I can escape the house. By the way, in this video, he does like a top 5, like, I don't know if it's top 5, it's like a top 10 or whatever. Like the 10 rules for the zombie apocalypse. This is rule number 5, which always stuck with me when I was a kid, which was, everyone is your Walmart.
Hey guys, these rules are getting hard to come up with, but I think I got one more. Everyone is your Walmart, okay? And here's the basic.
Again, did you hear that in the background? There was another woman screaming for help. Huh.
No matter how much stuff you carry, all this crap, it'll never be enough because it's the end of the world. You can't carry everything for the end of the world. It's impossible. But if you get the word out, remember rule number 1? Other people will grab some crap and buy crap and carry it around with them. And remember rule number 5? Stay in a group. Well, you just check out the gear that the other folks have. And if you find someone that's got something that you need, they're your Walmart. Just while they're sleeping some night, just...
Oh, gross. I can smell that through the screen.
And you can just go shopping. So, again, guys, that'll save you a ton of money too. Think about it. You don't have to buy everything. Just buy what you need. At the start, you need knives. That's it. if you got some knives and some alcohol, you've got half the battle won. You can take pretty much everything else from somebody. I had to call and get my 7th rule from my buddy, and he reminded me. Keep your team happy.
You know what? That's fair. And he goes on to say, like, you know, if you Walmart other people, make sure to give the Walmarted stuff to your group. That way, you know, they don't get mad at you and they don't end up Walmarting you in the middle of the night. Solid advice from a fucking psycho.
Alright guys, I'm about out of beers and gotta make a beer run. So I'm gonna polish it or finish this up here. Number 8. I can't get a hold of my buddy, so I can't tell you what we came up with for number 8, but I'm gonna say duct tape.
Yeah, I guess I'll get some duct tape. I mean, that's yeah, you can use duct tape for a whole lot of things. Patching clothes. I mean, I know I could use some patching. Oh my goodness. Fixing weapons. You could use duct tape for fixing weapons. What are you gonna be using duct tape for, Frenzy?
And number 9 thing to have with you in a zombie apocalypse, right here. KY Warming Ultra Gel Personal Lubricant.
Okay, I don't really know how to spin this one. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna skip this. Okay, let's go to rule number 10. Let's see play us out, Mr. Frenzy. What is rule number 10?
And those two together give you number 10, which is zombie chicks don't say no.
Okay, we're done. Okay, oh my god. Yeah, 2010 was a very different time on the internet. Shane Dawson was like the king of YouTube at that point still, and we were all laughing along with what was extremely questionable content. So, let's move on to our last guy. Is what I would say, but unfortunately, between I believe it was 2021 to now, the guy deleted his videos, which really sucks. Because I was going to use it as the grand finale because I loved this guy's videos. They were just the funniest thing. I mean, his whole thing was that it was obviously a spoof on the content, understandable. I mean, it's zombie content, of course it's spoof. But, well, at least at the time. Now it's real. Where the entire time he was doing the zombie, survival kit, he was drinking this juice called Jumex juice. And he would be like, oh, the next thing we're going to have is this gun. And you know what time it is? Jumex juice time. And he would deadpan. He was so serious during the video. That's what made it just legendary in my mind. But unfortunately, he deleted it. And his channel is called One Idea Ahead. He uploaded a video 2 years ago, but it seems that he's might have abandoned his channel. I think I found a Twitter account. I'm not going to say I did, but yeah. So I'm gonna put this out there. Mr. One Idea Ahead. If you have, because I went to the Wayback Machine and I saw that they were there, but they were unlisted. So, Mr. One Idea Ahead, if you still have those videos just saved on your computer or even like saved on your channel, please, I am begging you, re-upload them. And if it comes to whatever, I know you made 3 of them. I will give you $50 for each of them. That's all I can spare. I'm poor. Obviously, I can't even afford to mow than the got in the year 2024. So, yeah, call to action, I guess. Please, I'm begging you. Let me have them. But in the end, guys, my phone finally died. So, That sucks. I guess I didn't learn anything. And I have nothing to show for it except for this stupid silencer box. So... Huh? What's that? Bobby? I think that's a fake wall. Bobby. There's a safe back there. Oh, I can hardly see back here. Oh. Here we go. Found a light bar. Alright. Wait a second. The note. I wonder. There's a lot of guns in here. Common consensus was this would probably be the best course of action. Well, let's get to it. Okay. Okay. Hey, zombie, say cheese!